LA Sparks fans having a great time here for outdoor nighttime WNBA basketball. The Sparks should be a tired team. They played last night. They traveled today, but you never know by the way they're playing here in the fourth quarter. Tina. And the Sparks getting it done with CP.
Well, you can see, Larry, the big three really stepped up. Candace doing a nice job of decision-making. She wasn't the scorer, but she's been the passer. Christy Tolliver stepping up, recognizing she was one-on-one with Sue Bird and going to the basket. The Sparks really turning it around. You can see here in the first quarter, 25-12, Seattle really dominating. But then you can see here in the fourth quarter, the Sparks coming back, 19-6. And that's just a sign of a team with the will, the heart to want to win.
Tina Thompson can cut it down to a two-point game right here, and she misses the free throw. And one of the things that Jen Gillum talked about in her game talk was poise down the stretch. They've been in games all season long, and they've let several of them get away in the final minute or so. Sue Bird for three. Look out. Wow. 20 points for Sue Bird. Puts it back to a 6-point game.
If I could just slip them a note, you cannot go under the pick on Sue Bird and expect her not to hit that three-point shot. She likes to get set, going two players removed, especially when the pick is not being set by Lauren Jackson, then you can afford to go over the top.
We're going to take a timeout, 1:20 to play, and the Sparks down by 6. Sparks basketball has been brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Join the Sparks and Farmers Insurance by pledging a donation to March of Dimes for every assist the Sparks make this season. Our friends at Farmers Insurance will then generously match all donations. For more information, visit LASparks.com. And Larry Burnett and Lisa Leslie back with you here at the Home Depot Center, Tennis Stadium. Glad to have our producer Dennis Kirkpatrick along tonight, our director Mike Hassan. Whole crew back together again. Our Associate Director, Sarah Takata. Whole gang here tonight for some outside basketball. And we're going right down to the wire here. 1:20 to play. Tupper with the basketball. Lennox. To Tina. Another. It's up and in. Tina calling for a foul, and I think she's got a pretty good gripe.
Well, they keep slapping her in the face, she says, on her runner, but you know what? It's not stopping her from seeing the basket because she's knocking them down.
4-point game, 1 minute to play. Watch out for Sue Bird. Bounce in the lane to Little, and she scores. Wow. Nice feed by Sue Bird.
That was a really nice feed, and Camille Little doing a nice job moving without the ball, finishing inside.
Milton Jones on her way to the hoop. It comes up short, and here comes the Storm back the other way. I think the Sparks want a foul, and they do. 31.4 seconds remaining.
Well, I think Christy Tolliver is really going to learn a lot from this game because you can't gamble on Sue Bird. That's the second time she tried to go for the outlet and the steal, and when she misses that puts the Sparks really at a disadvantage because she's not in front of Sue Bird. The other thing was when she loses sight of Sue Bird's been able to get open for the three-point shot. So she's going to have to really improve her defense and also know her player personnel. Sue Bird is not a player that you can gamble on.
Right. These two teams met back in the first game at Key Arena. Seattle won it 81-67. And they outscored the Sparks 24-9 in the fourth quarter. And putting up a pretty good fight here in the fourth quarter tonight, 76-68. Storm with the lead. And time running out on the LA Sparks. Here's the upcoming LA Sparks schedule. Phoenix on Prime Ticket at Staples Center on Tuesday night. See Diana Taurasi and company. Then a rematch with Seattle at Key Arena on Friday. And then back here in LA for the Minnesota Lynx on the 13th. And there you see what's coming up for the Seattle Storm. Back home for Phoenix tomorrow. And they've got the Sparks Friday at 7 o'clock. And Indiana on the 17th. These two teams, by the way, will meet 5 times this season. So we should have some real barn burners in the next couple meetings.
And that is so tough to do when you play a team so many times and then hopefully meet again in the playoffs.
Right.
It's tough to do, but I do find that the advantage has been when Seattle has won so many games in the regular season, you're determined to get that win, and it's tough for them to keep beating you. But you have to mix it up. They're a tough team, Sue Bird and Lauren Jackson, because they're so deadly. As you can see, when you try to take away one, Lauren Jackson only has 15. But what do? You give up 3-pointers to Sue Bird, and she has 22 points. So it's really tough to pick your poison against a team with so many weapons.
And then a Camille Little inside too.
She will, and not to mention if you start shutting her down, Swin Jackson will step in.
Christy Tolliver, it's a 3. 5-point game, 25 seconds to go. They got a foul. Betty Lennox with the grab. Take a look at that again. 2-3, what is it? Yep, definitely behind the arc. Well, Tolliver with a pretty strong game offensively. 15 points, and right now Tanisha Wright tries to add to the Storm total, but comes up short.
Well, the Sparks definitely have enough time to get back in this game. They can just hold Seattle without fouling and execute their offense.
So a 6-point game with 25.6 seconds remaining, and the Sparks want a 20-second timeout. What happens in a huddle like this? What's Jen Gillum going to come up with? What does a coach say in a situation like this?
Well, I'm sure she's looking for her 3-point shooter. She may sub in Marie Ferdinand or Noelle Quinn also, who can knock down a 3-ball, but you're looking for a 3-point shot. You can also score a quick 2 and look to foul and play that game as well. So it really just depends on which way she wants to go. With 25.6 seconds, I would go for a quick 2 and then look to foul.
Now, you mentioned these two teams meeting in the playoffs. 3 of the last 4 years, the Sparks and Seattle have met in the first round, and the Sparks have eliminated the Storm each time.
And the best person you probably want to foul right now in this situation, it's tough because Seattle actually shoots very well from the free throw line.
Yeah, they do. Tanisha Wright at 87%, Camille Little at 84%, Jackson at 95%, Bird at 75%. Pick your poison.
Yeah, exactly.
Betty Lennox. Oh, I thought she would look for a shot there. Nice pass down low to Tina Thompson.
Whoa, that was a great pass, and I'm surprised Betty didn't look for the 3. But
yeah.
Like I said, Jen went with the second strategy, and that is to score a quick 2 and then foul.
Right there.
But also Betty not even recognizing that she was open when she originally received the ball. Probably just looking to execute the play, which is smart. But I'm sure Jen would say, hey, we'll take that open 3-point look coming from Betty Lennox as well.
Right back at the line with her team up by 4, 18.7 seconds remaining. And she missed again. Well, that door is open just a crack. Right with her second try. And she missed it again. Rebound, Tolliver. 15 seconds to go. Take it all the way to the hoop. It's the shot. Lauren Jackson comes down with it, and Parker goes down hard. Boy, Parker's getting banged up tonight. She went over the top of Lauren Jackson and came down hard. Here it is.
I thought that was a good take, though, by Christy Tolliver. She didn't really look to finish the layup, and then Candace Parker really going down hard. A valiant effort, but she didn't have her hands there ready to brace her fall.
She landed right on Lisa Leslie Court.
She hit hard, but she's so tough. And you have to admire that about Candace. I mean, she's going to come out here. If she only had one arm and one leg, she'd still attempt to play, you know, because she just works that hard. And it's good to see her get up, but she's definitely going to need to get in the ice bath after this game.
6-point game, 9.5 to play. Clock starts now. Knocked away from behind by Bird, and she's called for the foul.
Foul, charge 6-10, Sue Bird.
4 fouls on Sue Bird and 4 on the team. Parker inside for the hoop. 3 seconds to go. Got to foul quickly here. They didn't foul at all. Wow. That's going to do it. 79-75. The Storm gets the win. They go to 7-1 on the season. Well, how about the Sparks? 1-6 in the early part of this season.
Well, that was a tough loss, and I'm not sure why the Sparks didn't foul.
I'm not sure either.
At the end of that, they had enough time to foul and maybe give up a free throw, but again, they walk away not as happy as they could have been with the win.
Well, they dug a hole early in the game, came back, made a game of it down the stretch, came up short once again. For my broadcasting partner, Lisa Leslie, and the rest of our Prime Ticket crew, I'm Larry Burnett saying so long from the Home Depot Center. For our final score, playing outdoor basketball, the Storm 79, the Sparks 75. Be sure to join us next June 8th. That's next Tuesday when the Sparks host the Phoenix Mercury. Coverage begins at 7:30 on Prime Ticket. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching Sparks basketball. Outdoor basketball, WNBA style, on Prime Ticket.